at 17 when most kids are just going to college. You know, you were someone who was trying to get rural women access to finance, and you started Svatantra. Talk to us a little bit about that. I feel that not many people know the amazing things that you actually do because of the surname that you come with. So why did that start? What came to you at 17?
So I think while growing up in a Marwadi community, but I think I can only speak from that point of view, but I really think it happens pretty much all over the world. I think when women are not financially free or don't have financial sustainability, a lot of their decisions are controlled either first by their father and then when they get married by their husband, right? And somewhere deep within that really irked me. So one thing was that I wanted to give women, I wanted to be a part of making women financially free, independent. And two, I realized from a very young age of 17 that I am going to be financially independent from a very young age, which I am completely now. Because I think it's really important to have that sense of empowerment. I saw my mom going through it, and just generally, it's just not a nice thing.
But it's most women.
It's most women,
in
right?
part of the subcontinent, right?
Exactly.
Because that's just the way the culture and the way it's been.
And then a huge another. So that was one, leg of it. The other leg was, of course, I come from a lot of privilege, and I think that guilt of privilege, which now is something that I'm much better with, was so heavy when I was growing up. I couldn't understand what or why I was born in a certain setting and someone right across didn't have anything. And so I wanted to do something to address that gap, which is basically nothing but financial inclusion.
Yeah.
And microfinance really fit that bill. So it's like a bank, literally. Yeah. The only difference is that here, what I created was something called a social collateral. Because very early on, I learned that for these women, being ostracized from society was a much bigger deal than losing a bike. So we put them in groups, right? Let's say we put them in groups of 11 and 100 rupees each. If one person doesn't repay, then everybody has to give 10 rupees each.
Yeah.
And that social pressure is what really makes sure that our NPAs are in control. Started with 10,000 rupees, and I feel very proud when I say this. And now it's 60,000 crore portfolio.
That's incredible.
An AUM of 60,000 crore, second largest in the country.
On a lighter note, you've told me about how when you were in school, you used to not write your surname as Birla on your exam papers, right?
God, yeah.
Why? I want you to tell people why. Because everybody's like, is she mad? Why is she not writing Birla? She can get so much done. But that's the whole point, right?
Yeah, it just brought about a disparity that made me very uncomfortable. I just think all of us are one, and I don't know. Every time I would write Ananya, my full name is Ananya, Ananya Birla, it would create stares, oh Birla ki beti hai.
So if you did well, you were Birla ki beti, and if you did bad, you were like, oh my God, Birla ki beti.
Exactly. So there was no winning, which is totally fine. I know my journey.
What were the surnames you used?
Funnily, I used Shah a lot.
Really?
And then Akshita Shah came into my life as my best friend and manager. I used Shah a lot. I used Merchant a lot. Not that there's anything wrong with these surnames.
No,
it's
nothing.
Just that it's a bit more generic. And I just didn't get stares.
So that's the part about privilege, right? That's the part about privilege that people don't see. That yes, there are great ups to it, and we all know what the ups come with, but there's the other side of the coin. And the other side of the coin is that you're judged on everything, and it's almost like you're never enough.
Api, but it's fine if they don't see it. That's where I am now. Because to be completely fair, I do have it much easier.
Yes.
And when I say that, I mean it in a very, I don't just mean the money part of it. In terms of having a very supportive family, they support me for who I truly am, having all of you my best friends who are really my strength. Of course, it's also because there's this level of vulnerability that we all have with each other. For me, the most important thing is that if mom, pa, my siblings, my team, my best friends, they know my truth. You all know my truth, right? And I think eventually the truth, people find out, right? Maybe after I die, I don't know.
Oh God. Why? I mean, we've gone to death. No. Nobody is dying.